start at the top of the hour would be wrong. So I'm just gonna go cold turkey. I was supposed to say, but I'm just gonna go into it and get going. So welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in to the next installation of the Elder Scrolls Marathon, where we play Skyrim. Yeah, without further ado, let's just get going. So, sorry, my headset is getting stuck. If you remember, last time we ended the stream where I was trying to figure out how to join the Dark Brotherhood. And the reason for that will be apparent soon. And we also have this quest to go to Ustengrav to collect the Horn of Jürgen Stormcaller. We do this for the Greybeards. I don't actually remember the reason exactly. I think it's something, you know, something to prove yourself or something to that effect. However, before we get going on that part of the playthrough, we need to join the Dark Brotherhood. And like the reason why I want to join the Dark Brotherhood was initially to save time. However, I've realized that me just messing around have probably wasted more time than it saves. However, I don't want to like give up on this entire endeavor, because then I definitely have wasted some time. So there we go. And hey Seven, come on, it's Smigol. Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. How are you doing? I just read your message on Discord just before going live. Thank you so much for for taking a look at the streams on your own time. I really appreciate it. But how are you doing? I was just talking about how to join the Dark Brotherhood, like what you actually need to do. And I was trying to sleep in order to get kidnapped a lot yesterday, and it didn't work. And the reason for that is because you need to talk to a courier first, who needs to like give you a note. I'm good, man. How's the head? Looking better now. Well, I don't have the band-aid on me at the moment, but you can still see like the wounds here, right? If I go a bit closer, yeah. So I mean, I didn't have a head injury at all. Like this little damage, they're just scratches. So it's just superficial damage, nothing else. So it's all good. But yeah, it's looking a bit better. But I will probably have these markings on the top of my eye there for a couple, for a little while. But yeah, we need to get a courier to talk to us so we can get kidnapped. It's a strange thing to say, but here we are. And I don't actually know like a method to actually, quote unquote, spawn the courier. So maybe I should just, yeah, maybe I should just go through the place we need to go, and the courier will just have to try to catch up to us. And also, a thing I thought about between streams is that injuries are fun. Welcome, you know, thank you so much for tuning in. Are you speaking from experience when you say that? I mean, sometimes injuries can be fun, I guess. Depending, yeah, you know, if there's like a story behind them, it could sometimes be fun. But generally, I think I want to avoid injuries, if at all possible. But how are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in again. Yeah, so I don't know how to summon the courier, or if that's, you know, even a thing you can do. So I guess I'm just gonna continue on with the main story, and the courier will have to catch up with us. And I do want to get some cabbages. A weird thing to say also. But that's because I want to turn my fire salt into hot soup. I do want some like hot food on my character, basically at all times, so that if I get to a cold place, I can just eat the hot soup and get better. Because last stream where we went up the steps to High Hrothgar, you know, it became a bit cold. Like it wasn't serious, like we wouldn't die or anything from the cold, but you know, it reminded me that cold is definitely a thing. Try to buy groceries. I suck at it. Like me too, to be honest. Me too. And what is your issue when it comes to buying groceries? You know, like for me, the issue is primarily to just figure out what to buy. Basically, like I suck at cooking food. I don't enjoy it particularly. Okay, so we want to go to Morthal. So for me, yeah. Yeah, can relate. So like for me, I tend to just default into my like usual dishes, and that's, I mean, that's fine, I suppose, but it's not fun, as you might agree with me on that point. Okay, so we're here now in Morthal, and now we're getting the courier.
Yeah, got this note. Don't know. A letter. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Well, you're a bit late, courier, but this is the letter I wanted to get. And this is a cool note to get, to be honest. Like, the first time you get a note like this with the hand and that we know, you know what's up. Like, if you have played Oblivion, you definitely know what's up, and you definitely know that you have done something to annoy Dark Brotherhood. Screw it, frozen pizza it is. That is one of my default dishes. I tend to always have like, wait, oh crap. Here be dragons. Okay. Alright, this is not what I had in mind. Wait, give me a second. Oh, here's an inn. I kind of just want to sleep and eat before I get going. So I'm just gonna do that. And Soup of the Week, thank you so much for tuning in. Hello, how are you? More effort than me. About to order pizza delivery. The next step on on being lazy when it comes to cooking food. But you know, delivering pizza, that's nice. That's a treat. Alright, so I'm just gonna ignore the dragon outside, and I'm gonna just make sure that my character is well fed and stuff like that before we get oh, we're a bit cold still, but before we get kidnapped.
Spell looks dangerous.
So I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours.
I assume it's this room.
Right this way.
Yes. Okay, so does it matter how long I sleep? I don't think so. Maybe I should actually make sure to get warm before I sleep, because I'm not sure if there's gonna be a heat source where the Dark Brotherhood takes you. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand here for just a couple of seconds just to get somewhat warm. And yeah, there we go. Good enough. Okay, so now we're getting kidnapped. Here we go. This is what I wanted to see. Good, busy work days, typical corporate, end of year. Yeah, I can relate to that. How's your head injury healing? Well, you can still see the markings right over my eye. But as I told Company Smigel, like this damage is just superficial. You know, cuts I inflicted on myself. So I'm not injured in reality or whatever. But you know, those markings are gonna be there for a little while before they are removed. Unless I get scars. That's I guess a risk. Then I'm gonna be battle damage forever. But that's cool, cause then I will look like a proper warrior. so I just see that as a win. Okay. So let me explain like why I went through this entire process to join the Dark Brotherhood. I just noticed the nail polish looking fab. Is it from your villain custom? It is. Yes, it is. Yeah, my villain utilizes black nail polish, and I know that. Same. I like my scars. There you go. There you go. Like ideally, you want your scars to be like on like a good position on your face or in your body, whatever, so that you know it's aesthetically pleasing. But you get what you get, I guess. But yeah, I use nail polish when I wrestle, which is why my nails are black. And I know that there's like nail polish remover and stuff like that. But I actually like to have black nails. Wait, where am I? Wait, I'm not supposed to be here or whatever. So yeah, I tend to have black nails like for a couple of weeks after a wrestling show. That's basically the reason. Alright, so I'm just gonna kill one of these guys. Doesn't really matter who. If I remember correctly, they just instantly die when you do something on them. Oh, you can even loot their stuff. Maybe we should just kill all of them. No. I don't have anything against Vasha here. That was just a random decision. There we go.
The conniving Khajiit. Oh, no. Of course.
Alright, so let's just do this conversation and leave this place.
See you at home.
Yeah, very nice. And we got the key. There's my courier now. And you will notice that we have moved from Mortal to this abandoned shack. So, and I knew about this, and I planned this when it came to my route here, my build. So, the way I figured that is that joining the the Dark Brotherhood would put you in this location, which is just next to Ustengrav. So this is a really cool way to like get around the fast traveling restrictions from survival mode. But of course, I just wasted a lot of time trying to get this teleportation skip to work, and Mortal is super close to Ustengrav anyway. So you're basically not saving any time doing this. So yeah, I wasted your time, I wasted my time. It's all bad. However, I guess there's one silver lining here. So now we have access to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, and in here you can get the Dark Brotherhood gear set. There are 2 gear sets belonging to the Dark Brotherhood. Both of them have pieces, if I remember correctly, that is actually relevant for a stealth archer. So if we can find a moment in the run to get to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, that would be really good. Because, yeah, we would get a bit stronger. And remember, loot is very valuable when playing Skyrim as opposed to playing Oblivion and Morrowind. Given that in Oblivion and Morrowind you can just... Like, the strongest build on max difficulty is basically overpowered. Like, there's nothing anyone can do against you. You don't have to worry about anything. That's not the case in Skyrim. I did panic a couple of times yesterday just running from saber cats. Those are dangerous animals, I'll say. And yeah, the risk of death is very much ever present when playing Skyrim. Especially when you're like out in the wilderness like this. And one thing I really like doing is just crouching down from time to time to get this eye symbol to appear. It's a very neat way to like figure out if there's like an enemy chasing you or not. And as you can see, we have already been notified that there are some bandits ahead of us. So let's make sure that... Where's Mercurio? There he is. Awesome. Yeah, these are just regular bandits, should be very easy to kill. I don't even think they can one-tap us if they do attack. But let's keep our distance anyways. And here we can also see the... Oh. Here we can see the flame aura of the Atronach coming into play. As you can see, everyone is taking us ticking fire damage. I mean, this spell is so good. It's like... Yeah, I can't say enough good things about it. And let's get some loot. And we're good to go. So, here in Ustengrav, if I remember correctly, the main enemy you fight here is necromancers. And once you get deeper into the dungeon, you will face basically only Draugrs. So these are enemies we know how to fight. Nothing new. This shouldn't be an issue. And if I remember correctly, I don't remember exactly, but I am pretty sure this is a dungeon where you can get another shout that's very, very useful. A shout that allows you to become invulnerable for a limited time. Oh, that was a sneak critical attack. Oh, that just one-taps a novice necromancer. That's cool. Yeah, like playing a stealth archer is so nice. Okay, they are fighting already. Alright, I'll let them do the fighting for me. And I'll just sneak around and loot. So you are not in combat, so I'm gonna attack you. Okay, this is an apprentice necromancer, so she's a bit stronger. Okay, let's move back for a sec. Summon one of these guys. Okay, Mercurio, please turn around and fight for me. Woo! What? Okay, this is justification for everything I've said. Look how much damage just a single, like, frost bolt kind of thing did to me. But this is actually quite dangerous now. Okay. I got a bit scared. I want to reset this fight. I want to reset this fight. Okay, so the novice necromancer is probably just a summon, right? There we go. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Alright, so I was a bit careless there, but it's all good, it's all good. But yeah, it proves my point. Enemies deal a lot of damage. So it's best to not get hit by stuff. Alright. And yeah, you might remember how I played the Big Falls Barrow. Just taking my time, making sure to get all the valuables, and ideally, like, find enemies before enemies find you. So, oh, there we go. So you're able to get a stealth attack in. Just the normal stuff, basically. And I'm pretty sure that this is how most people play dungeons when playing Skyrim. Or approach dungeons, I should say. And I kind of like it. It makes it so that you're really taking, like, the dangers seriously. And it's, you know, good for immersion purposes. Okay, there are more enemies. Yeah, I see you. I'm just gonna start off by a summon just to be safe. Oh, there you are. Okay, I don't have much magic at the moment, but I can just use this bow. Let's create some distance between us and them. Okay, she is focused on Mercurio, that's good. Did my summon die? Okay, let's make sure that she is fighting with us. Yeah, there should not be any issues whatsoever. There we go. And now there are Draugrs, if I remember correctly, that we need to fight. Shouldn't be much of an issue. Okay. Probably shouldn't be this close. Okay, let's make sure that flame is a bit closer. There you go. So now, man, you're dealing a lot of damage, dude. Okay, okay, you're proving your worth there, Mercurio. Okay, I like that. I like that. All right, all right. So let's continue on. Let's continue on looting and just do what we need to do. Taking it slow, being safe, and just enjoying life. Soup of the week, if you're still around. You said that you ordered a pizza. What kind of pizza do you prefer? Oof. And I wonder if, like, the pizza is similar, like the types you can get is similar to what you can get in Sweden. Because I know that, like, Americans consider, like, Swedish pizza to be a bit of an abomination, right? We have this meme, right, with the pineapple on pizza. Like, that's like the most normal type of pizza you can get here in Sweden. I got ham and mushroom. Yeah, that's a fairly standard but well-liked pick. I'm not a huge fan of mushrooms myself, but ham on pizza is just that's a classic. Not that I've had ham on pizza for a while, of course. Here we go. I'm a vegetarian, so I just eat a margarita. Okay, and yes, I have heard of the infamous Swedish kebab pizzas. Man, ham goes with anything. That is true. You can definitely fit in ham with most dishes. But yeah, the Swedish kebab pizza. Now that's also a Swedish classic that I know that many people consider to be super bad. Or maybe not bad, but just like conceptually like weird. But like kebab pizza, like that's the good stuff. I mean, a kebab is good on its own, right? And combine it with a pizza, that's also good. Like it's just two good things combined. Like you can't go wrong with it. If you type in Swedish pizza, it comes up with a banana and peanut on pizza. And you know what? I'm not even remotely surprised, because yeah, that's actually a very standard pizza that you can get. And I know that banana on pizza is considered to be like almost worse than pineapple on the pizza. But it's I've tried it. It's not my favorite, but it's totally it's like it's fine. You can definitely eat it. It's not as strange as it sounds. I'll say that. Is there something? Yeah, ancient Nord, greatsword. Don't need that. Now, me picking up these gold pieces made me think about Morrowind there for a second, because I remember distinctly that there was a place in a dungeon where the 6th house zombies were like aligning gold pieces in a certain shape. Well, that was a cool thing. I'm not sure why. Well, I'm pretty sure why I know. Man, I have had me difficulty speaking here. I know why I thought of that thing, because we looted some gold pieces.
Hey, watch it.
But here you go. Fun fact about Morrowind, I guess. The kebab pizza looks dope though. It's really good. And to make it even better, that shape was the symbol of the 6th house. Ah, so you remember that that thing I was talking about. Yeah, the 6th house is really cool because of, you know, the dreamers being affected like mentally and doing weird things like that. I also remember there's a dungeon where they like stack furniture for basically no reason, but you know, it gives a very eerie effect basically. Bro, you're talking to me. I'm surprised you remember that. Yeah, well, to be fair, I know that you're a big fan of Morrowind. You know a lot of things, so yeah, I shouldn't be surprised. And I don't really know why I remember these things. I think it's because of, you know, the horror elements of the 6th house, and yeah, it's very memorable, and I really like it. But yeah, we were talking about kebab pizza. A way to make it even better is to actually add fries on top of the kebab pizza. Like for some places, that's just the default way of doing a kebab pizza. But not that's not the norm. But it's really good. It's really good. Yes, fries on pizza in general is really good. So I guess what I want to say with this little conversation is to open your mind when it comes to what pizza can actually be. You might be pleasantly surprised. Alright, there we go. We have found the next area. Horror, they did nothing wrong. I mean, I wouldn't say necessarily that the tribunal were the good guys or are the good guys, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't want to align with Deathless either, to be honest. Yes, I remember this area. So at the bottom here, at the bottom here, you should be able to find this thing.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, it's a. I didn't know that Mercuria had these voice lines, but yeah, this is quite a cool sight to see this like little forest area inside a cave. But yeah, down there you can get another shout that I really want. This shout allows you to become invulnerable for a little time. Oh, This is a regular Draugr sneaking up on us. Easy peasy. And from this little vantage point where we are at the moment, you should be able to pick out some targets. Yeah, you can see the skeletons below us. So let's grab a bow and let's start dealing some okay, there's another enemy here. Let's take care of it first. Oh, below us perhaps. Oh, whatever. But yeah, let's pick off all the targets we can find, so that we can save ourselves some trouble later. Okay, I see you. Oh, you're behind the little wood thing. It's also great that we got the perk that allows us to like zoom in when we use the bow. Really useful in this kind of scenario. Okay, I see another one down here. Missed. Ah, come on. There we go. I think we're good. We're good. Alright, let's continue on. Maybe we can see something from this angle. Oh, yeah. Oh, can I even reach that guy on the throne? Yeah, I see another skeleton over here. Walking into the trap. Whatever. Let's just keep going. Oh, speaking of walking into traps. I keep saying that you should take it slow and be careful. Apparently, I'm not following my own advice. Very soon we're gonna be able to actually instantly kill regular Draugrs. That's kind of cool. Like, one of the most satisfying things you can do in Skyrim is actually like make a difficult shot with the bow. Alright, let's just bring out our normal bow here. Like, the damage output of the lightning bolt is really good, especially with how fast Mercurio can actually cast it. Yeah, well, I always knew that he was good with destruction magic, but yeah, he's going on me. Like, would you say that he's better than like Telrin Zero? Or perhaps I should rephrase that question. Which follower is the best follower in Skyrim? For me, I've always considered Telrin Zero to be the best, but maybe that's not the case. And I say always. As soon as I started using him as a follower, that's when I consider him to be the best. They got that sounds like someone playing a modded version of Skyrim. I mean, Deathless has definitely like transcended Morrowind in his what do you say, like in regards to how many people know of him. Like, many people have not played Morrowind, but they know like they got wave, and there are a bunch of memes where they use like an AI voice for They Got to like make a bunch of jokes and stuff. So in a way, he has transcended mortality, and maybe you could even say that he has become a god. Maybe he won all after all this time. If it's modded, it's canon as far as I care. Okay, and there are They Got follower mod. Yes, yeah, I am not surprised. But that means that, you know, having Master Chief and like Sonic and stuff like that, that's all canon. You know what? I'm here for it. I approve. Okay, there should be one and oh, over here, right? Yeah. Oh. Easy peasy. Okay, how does this work? I assume there's another lever. Yeah, here we go. I wonder how strong enchanting is when it comes to a challenge like this. I mean, I know that enchanting is very good. You can craft amazing gear pieces just using enchanting, but that usually means leveling enchanting to 100 and using grand soul gems and stuff like that, and that takes time. And that's time I don't want to spend just leveling when it comes to this kind of challenge, because that also means that, you know, you're spending time not completing the game, which means that you can die. You know, the risk just increases when you're doing things that's not related to actually progressing the story. 4/0, hello! Thank you so much for tuning in. I am making a mod that when you use unarmed and get a kill cam, your Dragonborn will do a Michael Jackson spin and then splits to the uppercut your enemy's groin. You know, 4/0, if you have a clip of you or like another character doing that, could you send it to us? That's something I want to see. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. How are you? And what's your favorite pizza, 4/0? We were discussing pizza a bit earlier. Okay, can we get down here and get the shout? That would be great. Alright, and from this angle we should definitely be able to get a shot in on this guy. There we go. So that should be all the skeletons. Excellent. Very good. Cool. And this is the path to go down, is it? Yes. Perfect, perfect. And as I said, this shout that we're gonna get right now is amazing. It's it can definitely save you in a pinch. And we should already have a soul ready for it, given that we haven't used the first soul that we got. No, never mind. We used it for... okay, I assume you automatically use it for Unrelenting Force then. Alright, so we don't have any Dragon Souls. Unlucky. I work at a pizzeria, so this is always my favorite question to answer. I didn't know that! Oh man! That's awesome! We could have gotten so many like tips and advice when it comes to pizza. My favorite pizza is a stuffed crust Hawaiian pizza with added jalapenos. Now that, 4/0, that sounds like my kind of pizza. I really like pineapple as well as jalapenos on my pizza. That sounds really delicious. And Lucius! Well, if it isn't the gorgeous, gigantic, generous, gifted, genuine, glowing, gracious, grand, glamorous, gallant greatness that is Sevad. And Nasim, thank you for following. Do I want to be followed by Nasim? I'm kidding, of course. I'm super happy that you're here. Do you get to the Cloud District very often? I do, in fact. Don't forget that Sevad is the king of Sweden. Nasim, and I want you to answer this in character. What is your favorite pizza? If you may. Also, Lucius. I remember this time to write up adjectives. Alright, so here we go. Lucius, you optimistic, observant, organized, original, outstanding, open-hearted, orderly, orange man. He is prepared. I got so embarrassed last time that I wanted to prepare. But you outdid me with the adjectives. Oh man. And speaking of memes that have transcended the game itself, I feel like Nassim is also a character that basically everyone knows about. He was ready with the orange. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I prefer quality merchandise, none of those strange elven spices. Oh, that's good. That's good. But what is quality? Okay, Nassim, my friend, you get to the Cloud District very often, so you know what quality merchandise is. So my question to you is, what is quality merchandise if it's not elven? Are you talking about Nord stuff? Are you talking about, you know, Khajiit? You know, white powder, let's say. Like let's see, what is the quality merchandise in your opinion? You know, as a person, okay, Carlotta's fruits and vegetables are disappointing. If she was getting them from my farm, they'd be twice as fresh. Alright. You know what? I'll hold you to that. Next time I'm in Whiterun, Nassim, I'm gonna visit you, okay? Or rather, visit your farm, and I'm gonna get some produce from you. I own Shilofuru Farm, you see. Very successful business, obviously. Yes, obviously, yes. As someone as prestigious as you, of course. Of course the business would be good. Okay, we are over encumbered here, so let's see here. Let's drop all the bone meal. Don't think I need them. I know that there should be skeletons up here, but we might have already killed them. No, I hear them. Yep, here we go. Let's do this, and let's be a bit of a coward. There we go. Stealth archer superiority. Having lived in the Nordics for a bit, I sadly confirm that Nords have no exciting local spices. You know what, soup of the week? Soup. Sometimes I read your name as Supa of the week. I'm not sure why. But Supa of the week, I agree with you. When it comes to Swedish cuisine and Swedish food, I mean, it's better than it looks. I'll say that, but it's not like the best in the world. I'll freely admit this. I wouldn't say that Swedish food is the worst. I'm not sure like which nation has the worst food. Like, if I had to answer like immediately without like spending time to think, I might say like British food. And sorry if I offend anyone. I haven't really eaten British food, so I can't really say. I guess it's a funny meme. India, but Indian food is really good though. At least the Indian food that I've eaten here in Sweden. I haven't been to India. Alright, let's try this again, but with the right shout equipped. Alright, move away, Mercurio. Have you seen the street food? I've seen the memes where, you know, they create the food in very not hygiene circumstances or whatever. But that's not what I'm thinking about when I'm thinking about Indian food. Oh, why are you moving?
Don't like the looks of this.
Wait, so there are probably spiders around? Okay, so these are pressure plates. I have arrived! Ploper! Welcome, welcome! How are you doing, Ploper? And a question for you. I've asked this question to everyone, I think. What is your favorite kind of pizza, Ploper? And be careful when you answer, because there is a right question, right answer, I mean. I'm kidding. But I'm very happy that you're here. I'm just gonna plop down one of these guys. Okay, yeah, there we go. That made the spiders turn up. Okay, we got hit by poison. I'm just gonna be real quick here and use a potion of healing just to be safe. Let's just use up the minor potions for now. There we go. Man, Swedish food looks good though. I wish Danish people were real. There's no right answer, but there are wrong answers. There we go. That, you know, that's actually a very good way to put it. Yeah, I wish Danish people were real too. It would be nice to have a neighbor. Oh, I do not have a lot of magicka. Like, my magicka regeneration is also super slow, and I think that's because of me being tired, or my character being tired. Oh, I can't even summon my bow at this point, but that's fine. We have this thing. Don't hit me, please. Ooh, that's a one tap. Okay, are you gonna show yourself? Okay, we're getting strong. Maybe I should actually use this bow rather than the bound bow. Let's also make sure that our character is well fed here. There we go. So, the effect of being tired when you're playing on survival mode is that your maximum magicka will be reduced. And I'm pretty sure it also affects your magicka regeneration. Which is why you have this red bar to the bottom left there. Okay, so... There we go. Now we don't have to worry about that spider. Okay, there are additional bogies in the area. Yeah, this bow is really strong. I'm almost confident that this deals more damage than the bound bow. You know, I've been to over 50 countries. Oh man, that's a lot. And there are very few languages I will say this about, but Danish is generally so disgusting sounding. You know, as a Swede, right? My native language, Swedish, is very related to Danish and Norwegian. But I must say that even I can mostly understand Norwegian, depending on the accent, because there are a lot of accents when it comes to Norwegian. But actually understanding Danish, that doesn't work. Like I just can't. Okay, let's be. I'm a bit reckless here. Well, I'm very reckless. Well, good thing. Oh damn! Oh damn! Wait. Okay, we're good. I have no favorite toppings, but the last pizza I ate had cheese, chicken, paprika, and pepperoni. Very respectable choice. Very respectable choice. Oh no! I've wasted basically all of my potions during this fight. Okay. How many times have I stepped on these plates? I'm better than this, I promise, okay? This is not representative of how I actually play. Except I am actually playing right now, so I guess I'm lying. Alright, but we should be good now. All the spiders should be gone. Pretty sure. I'm just trying to be a bit careful now. Okay, we're good. Okay, can I don't want to like waste any arrows, so let's just punch through here. There we go.
There's a lot of history in a place like that. I bet these walls.
By the way, does your wrestling character have any signature moves? Yes. Do you want to see it? I can show you a clip from my latest show. It doesn't really have a name. Of course. All right, I'll show you. Let me just upload it onto Discord so I can show you on stream as well. For those of you who don't know, I wrestle on my free time. I always describe this move as a fireman's carry into Michinoku driver, but that probably doesn't mean anything unless you watch wrestling yourself. Just give me a second here. I think this is the clip. Yeah, this is the clip. All right, let's pause the game for just a couple of seconds, and if you're not, although also, just a viewer discretion warning here. The match I had this weekend was very bloody, so if you're like, if you have a thing against like seeing blood and stuff, I'll give you a warning right now, and please look away from the screen, I guess. So I guess Swedish and Danish are related in a similar way that Slavic languages are. I would assume so. Since I'm Polish, I can understand a bit of Ukrainian or Russian, similar to you, how you describe it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's very similar. Yeah. Oh, sorry. So the way I'm doing the move right now is very different because there are two shares right here, right? But the move is very simple. It's basically just put the dude down after they're on a fireman's carry. But I'm trying to experiment a bit. I've started trying to do backflips, moonsault as it's called, and I'm not super good at it. I did attempt to do it during this match, and I mean it worked. I flipped around. They look in such a transformation. That's the point. That's the idea. Bravo! Thank you. Yeah, I haven't actually watched it. Was that you in the video, Seven? It was. Yeah, I'm the guy with the face paint. I mean, the face paint was smudged all over the place because this was the very end of the match. But yeah. I haven't seen the entire match yet, but yeah, there are a few clips like this that I have on my phone. But that's my finisher right there. The face paint is very metal, yeah. It is indeed. I like it. Very cool, mate. Thank you so much. I technically had a total of 1 wrestling lesson. Okay, Ploper, are you a wrestling fan then? And what does that mean, technically? Ooh. Ah. I thought this was like healing yourself, but that's not the case. Oh, this is good though. Oh, this is nice. Yes. Okay, the ring I really like. So you became a professional wrestler in those 4 years. I mean, that, yeah, that's one of the things that I've done. But I mean, I'm not really getting paid for wrestling. So in that sense, I'm not a professional, so to speak. I haven't really looked at these necromancer robes, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, my robes are definitely better. Okay, but we are over encumbered by a little bit, so let's drop something. This iron helmet. There we go. I was signed up for a wrestling lesson as a kid for a total of 1 day. Okay, fair enough. I do enjoy wrestling. My favorite wrestler though was Tiger Mask, and piqued my love of Tekken. Nice. I've been a King main since I was 6 years old. Wow. I've played a bit of Tekken myself. I main Eddie Gordo because I like being annoying with the capoeira fighting style. But I'm not good at Tekken at all. I played a bit of like Tekken 5, or was it 6 or 7? I don't remember. But yeah, it's really cool that they do have a king as a wrestler. I'm not familiar with the wrestler Tiger Mask, unfortunately. Oh, okay, so we are done here with the dungeon. I was distracted. Alright, but we got what we were looking for, so that's good. Now we can just head out. And regards to my favorite wrestlers, I mean, it depends on the context. Like, are we talking about wrestlers I know? Wrestlers that are active right now? Like, are we speaking about wrestlers like that wrestled from back in the day? Like, it's yeah, depending on the context, my answer will differ. All right, so in order to get back, because now, okay, well, okay, just to explain what's happening here. So we're looking for the horn here, belonging to the wind color guy, Jürgen, and we just found a note instead. So someone here in Riverwood have taken this horn. We know that it's Delphine. Now that I'm here, I'm actually thinking about taking a car to Falkreath, so that we can join the Dark Brotherhood, and then we can grab the horn on the way back to Whiterun. It's gonna be a bit longer, but I think it might be worth it to get some good gear. Yeah, I didn't play much Tekken. I played so much Friends, and I was unsurprisingly ass at it. That's the annoying thing about Tekken and fighting games in general. It's very, like, the skill ceiling is very high. So when you play someone that's more experienced than you definitely feel it. Alright, so I'm gonna go to Solitude, because I know that there's a cart ride you can get. You can't actually get a cart ride from Mortal, if I remember correctly. And that's kind of strange, because you can buy a cart from Whiterun to Mortal, but not the other way around. But yeah, Solitude, that's where we're going to access some fast traveling. And I know for a fact that there will be some enemies on the way, like spiders and stuff like that, so we need to be a bit careful, so, you know, we don't die. But it should be good. Oh man, I thought you were something dangerous. Yeah, we can already see the city from here. Kind of a cool city, to be honest. Build on the mountain like this. I like it. I did play Devil May Cry a bunch, and I'm decent at it. Mainly DMC5. I've never played any Devil May Cry game myself. But... wait. Oh, there we go. But I have listened to the soundtrack. And the Devil May Cry soundtrack is really, really good. My favorite move to see Tiger Mask do was called the Millennium Suplex. Okay. Yeah, Bury the Light. Exactly, that's the one. It's really good. Could you describe the Millennium Suplex? I'm not familiar with that move. Did we get them both? Yes, we did. I think, maybe. Oh, there we go. Who are you? Wait, who are you?
Oh, thank goodness. I've been wandering alone for so long, I thought I'd never see another soul again.
I don't think I've seen this event.
I was kidnapped by these bandits weeks. I managed to pick the lock and slip out while the guard slept. But now... oh, thank you. But I should be fine now that they're at Mistwalk. If you can stop them...
Okay, so you basically just get a quest. Alright, cool. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not gonna do that quest, because I don't wanna take risks unless I have to. But it's cool. Cool to see something new in a game you have like hundreds of hours in. Okay, I'm just figuring out where I am. And the cart, yeah, so here are the docks. Perfect. And we just have to basically cross the bridge here, and we're good to go. Yeah. You have your opponent in a crossface chicken wing before being thrown. Crossface chicken wing. Man, I probably need to look up this finisher. I mean, I wrestle, right? But when it comes to like knowing moves and the names for him, I'm definitely struggling, to be honest. Crossbow shaking me before being thrown. Yeah, I definitely need to look up that finisher. Bird Delight was me checking out Casey Edwards' music. Casey is the composer who made Bird Delight, and that's what got me into metal properly. Ah, aside from previous brushes with it. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've actually looked up Casey Edwards stuff myself after I listened to Bird Delight, because Bird Delight was such a good soundtrack. I was like, okay, I need to like, I need more of this, basically. So I looked up Casey Edwards' music, and he got a bunch of good music, to be honest. But I'm not sure if any of them like surpasses Bird Delight in terms of quality, I guess. Okay, so the cart should be somewhere around here, right? Because here's the stables. Oh, over here. I wonder, like, can you die from sleep deprivation in this game? Because my character right now is very tired. Oh, do I wanna? I don't wanna risk it. Feels a bit stupid, but yeah, I'm just not gonna risk it.
I've been looking for you. Ah, there's a new. Looks like that's it.
All right, so now we can get a child adopted. I posted for you to see a video under your video. Perfect. Let's take a look then. All right, let's look at the Millennium Suplex, everyone. Oh. All right, so that's what you mean by a chicken wing. Man, it should be kind of difficult to do a suplex from this position. Okay, so it's basically like a German suplex, but with a very strange way to start it off. Oh, that's cool. And the dude is... Yeah. There we go. Thank you so much for showing me. And Japanese wrestling is very cool to look at. I personally feel like it's super different from like the normal WWE stuff. Of course. I know that AEW have kind of adopted that style to some extent. Is this an inn? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, perfect. Hello there.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
He didn't make much music in the similar vein as Bird Delight. Yeah, some come close to being the same feel, but Bird Delight was made to sound grand, and his other songs have different feels. I agree. And it's not like his other stuff is bad by any means, but Bird Delight is yeah, it's very cool. Okay, so now we have all the conjuration perks I kind of want. I mean, that's not true. If we could get to expert conjuration, that would be nice, because that means that we're able to use bound bow more often. But it's gonna take a while until we get to 70 something conjuration. So we're basically done with the conjuration tree at this point. So now we're focusing on sneak as well as archery. Okay, and can we get another archery perk? Yes, we can get either Hunter's Discipline. This is completely useless if you use bound bow, because you just use your ghost arrows or whatever it's called. Ranger is fine. It's not something super exciting. Power shot. This is something I want. You know, one of the strongest thing you can do in Skyrim is put your opponent in like an infinite stagger loop. You can't really do this with power shot, given that it only triggers half of the time. But you know, staggering your opponent somewhat is always nice. And we get quick shot after a while. That's also good. But of course, this is also like 70 archery to unlock, so this will probably not happen anytime soon. Do you like immersive mods? I do. Like the kinds of mods that I tend to play with when I play with mods are almost always like things that improves the graphics. But you maybe when you say immersive, you might be thinking about like gameplay altering stuff. I mean, for instance, the survival mode that we're playing now, it started off as a mod, right? And it could be considered to be immersive. Okay, so we want to get to deadly aim when it comes to sneak. This is a very good perk for us. We don't really care about Assassin's Blade. My favorite is Lanterns of Skyrim. Real nice for a roleplay run. Okay. What does that do? It sounds like it does something to the darkness, right?
You need.
Or brightness, I should say, of the game. Okay, so now we are refreshed. We are a bit hungry though, so let's eat something. Maybe this, and we're good to go. All right, so I'm gonna go for a little detour on the way to River. What's it called? Riverwood. Riverwood. So I'm gonna take the car to Falkreath instead of Whiterun. It's gonna be a bit of a longer run, a bit more dangerous, but on the way we can join the Dark Brotherhood or enter the Sanctuary at least and get some gear from there. And we can also pass by the Guardian Stones, because I think this is the point where I want to switch my focus from mage to thief. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit longer, but I think it's better for the build overall. Like later on, we will also like get rid of the first Guardian Stones altogether, meaning like the Warrior, Thief, and Mage Stones, and I'm gonna use, well, something else entirely. But that's gonna be like very late into the game. Basically, when I know that there are no more like skills to get out of this run, that's when I'm gonna switch. Because for now, every skill point that we get is good. Don't need this. Very nice. Okay, and let's see if this merchant has anything good for us. This is fine, I suppose. What it is to... it just causes enemies to flee. Okay, I'm not really interested in any of the weapons. The shield is decent, but I'm not using shields. And... now this is interesting. Iron armor of major conjuring. I don't think I want to use this, because the ropes I'm using at the moment also has magic regeneration applied to them. Alright, so we're good basically. It adds posts across the roads of Skyrim to light the way. Ah, nice! You get a lot of location storytelling, like farmers who lost their farms to the dragons getting lost off the roads and ended up dying to bandits or wildlife. Yeah, those are the kinds of things I definitely like to add to my game. I mean, I guess this affects gameplay a little bit, but I don't think it's to like an excessive extent.
Oh, steady.
Like when I play with mods, I tend to like want to preserve like the core experience as much as possible. Would you consider playing Cyberpunk 2077? I would, absolutely. It's a game I've already played. However, I have not played the DLC, and I actually recently bought the DLC, and I would definitely be down to give that a go. But I haven't decided yet what I want to play after this marathon. I'm probably gonna do like the normal thing that I say normal thing. The thing I used to do 4 years ago, being you know, putting up game suggestions and letting people like vote. But we're a bit off. I guess we're not ways off being done with Skyrim, but there's gonna be a bit more Skyrim before we're done. Which is not a bad thing by any means. Oh, I probably should have kept that potion of bowmanship or whatever, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, I don't have I basically don't have any potions of healing left. I probably want to buy some of these. I don't add anything to change the system too much. I do use Sky UI to help run stuff better. No godly weapons or whatever crazy stuff, people who want a power fantasy. I agree with you there, 4/0. And there's nothing wrong with wanting a power fantasy, of course. But that's not the kind of game I tend to want to play. I do like the updated UI you can get with, I think it's with Sky UI. Because the default UI in Skyrim is unfortunately really bad. Unfortunately. Let's get rid of this salt pile. We don't need to cook food. Unless we want to cook hot food. Don't need any of these spells. Oh, we can finally get rid of some of these dragon stuff. Okay.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret.
We should probably head on over to the alchemy shop here in Falkreath. Just to see if we can get some health potions. Because I have run out.
There's one out.
So this dog that everyone is talking about is actually related to a Daedric Shrine quest. And it's quite fun. But it's not something I'm gonna spend time on. Aside from Skyrim, because I never played it, when I mod games, it's either small tweaks or total overhauls. Okay. So, either like 0% or 100%. That's fair. I mean, overhauls can be really fun. I play a lot of Crusader Kings, or used to play a lot of Crusader Kings 3. And there are a lot of like total overhaul mods for that game that really changes things. There's even like an overhaul mod that makes it so that you can play in Tamriel. Grave concoctions. Yeah, this is the alchemy shop.
What do you need?
Hello there.
Don't let the shops take a look.
Okay, so I'm looking for health potions. Just normal health potions. I do want an invisibility potion at some point. Yeah, there we go. That should probably be enough. And oh, we can sell dragon bones here. Ooh, and dragon skulls. I didn't know that. Cool. Then we were finally able to offload those. Let's see if we can get some cool things to craft here. Okay, one giant's toe. That's good. And one wheat. Perfect. My roleplay is I'm the son of Imperial farmers, and in the year before Skyrim starts, my character fathers pass away, and he's from Skyrim, and my guy is a real traditional type and wants to give him a proper Nord burial, and have his father in the ancestral tomb. Then, boom, the straw cloaks happen upon his wagon, and the game starts. You know, stuff like that, I love, I adore. Like figuring out the story, like while you're in the game, assuming that the game itself doesn't have a story. Really like enhances the experience in my opinion. I haven't really done something like that myself.
Either these, take a look.
When I play, but like when it comes to like say like watching gameplay or like playthroughs, like having these kinds of stories, I love. I think it really enhances the experience. And that's a very good thing about Elder Scrolls games in general. There's so little information about the character you're playing, so you can, you know, come up with whatever like scenario you can think of to figure out why your character is here. Yeah, I really like that. Hopefully they will keep up that tradition in Elder Scrolls 6, meaning that your character is kind of vague where they come from. Alright, so let's sleep for like 4 hours, just to
Let me know if there's anything.
just to lose our fatigue. Let's also eat some things. Do I need to buy some more food? Not right now. Apparently I have fresh meat. Let's eat that. Okay, one more food item should be it. You know what? Give it that we're here. Let's make sure that we actually buy some food.
Take a look.
Yeah, sure. Let's get some cooked beef. Right, that should be fine. All right. Spoon Your Panther, yo, what's up? Thank you so much for tuning in. How are you doing, Spoon Your Panther?
You're going to have the men around.
Also, question for you. I'm gonna grab some hot soup. Oh crap, it's...
Fighting in Cyrodiil, only to have it.
Did you really just lock the... Oh, damn it. See you guys in 2030 when it get pushed back for more bug fixes. Yeah. Yeah. I'm good, bro. Yourself? Yeah, I'm great. I'm great. You know, I'm not actually playing any video games off stream at the moment. I'm gonna start to play some Darktide, I think, off stream because they're gonna add a new class. But yeah, I'm super excited to stream at the moment because then I'm able to play video games. Oh man. But yeah, a question. Are you a Warhammer fan? Yes. I even have some Warhammer 40k models up on my bookshelf over there. Why do you ask? And also, what's your favorite kind of pizza, Spoonier? I think everyone have been asked that question. Show me. You know what's a game that I would absolutely love to see you play? Fable Anniversary. Man, Fable has been forever since I played. I love Fable. I've played all of them multiple times even. And I'm really excited for the new Fable game. Pizza with kebab and chicken on it. Now here we go. Here we go. Someone who likes the the kebab pizza. Yeah, let me just real quick do one of these things. There we go. Alright, for everyone who wants to see some Warhammer miniatures, what armor you got? I'm playing the Eldar. The regular Craft World Eldar. Let me show you some models. Oh, you're playing Salamanders. That's one of my favorite chapters / legions from the Space Marines. But yeah, I've been playing Warhammer for a long time, or rather, when I started playing Warhammer, that was ages ago. Then I took a long break where I didn't play any Warhammer at all, and now I play Warhammer like very casually. So this is a very old carrier case. From I don't think you can buy this anymore. But this was like the standard carrier case for the God Emperor. We have some Imperials in the chat, it seems. I'm just gonna grab a couple of models from the case and I'll show you. I don't only have Eldar models, I have some others as well. But yeah, there we go. I don't wanna waste too much time. In case like someone is not interested in like model painting and stuff like that, but I can show you a few. So I am playing the Eldar, right? So this is one of my like HQ options. This is a Farseer on a jet bike or whatever it's called, Skyrunner, Farseer Skyrunner. I tend to not play with this model as much these days because the Farseer Skyrunner is not that good in my opinion. But yeah, I have a very dark paint scheme. I'm not a good painter, by the way. It just is what it is. But I here have some Storm Guardians. The camera is not really focusing. What if I just move out of frame? Yeah, you're not really seeing. But I have some more colorful Eldar as well. Here are my newest models, Fire Dragons. I'm painting them as being orange because that's the color they have in the lore. Also have some Striking Scorpions, again being green. And I have some non-Eldar models. Here we have a very red orc. I recently got this as a gift from one of my friends. And I have these like Imperial Psychers as well. I used to play Grey Knights way back. and that's why I have some psychers. All right, but yeah, if you're interested about like me showing off more models or just discussing Warhammer, I'm all for it. All right. This is why I watched Matt save it instead of any of the big streamers. This is like a chill hangout. Yeah, you know what, Floper? That is exactly my impression of this stream as well. It's very chill, very laid back, and that's kind of like the atmosphere I'm looking for. I currently play Imperial Guard, but it's all Krieg theme. Ah, the Death Guard of Krieg. That's a really cool aesthetic. I really like those models. But yeah, let's talk to Astrid real quick. I'm pretty sure we're able to get her gear as well. I'm not sure if she gives it to us or
A welcome home present.
or if you need to go out and loot it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, now we got the shrouded armor. Perfect. Oh, this armor is so good for our build. All right, this is great. The project I'm on at the moment is making a Night Lords for 40k tabletop. Oh, I love the Night Lords as well. I'm not sure if it's my favorite Chaos Legion, but aesthetically they look so cool. If you're playing Kill Team, Spooner Panther, there is a Night Lord themed kill team. Those are like some of my favorite Space Marine models that they produce. I'm just gonna grab some things to sell later. I don't think we need to like go down and meet the other guys. All we really want here is the gear set, and you know we might pick up some valuables as given that we're here. I'm not gonna take this thing because I don't want to start the quest. I got a Space Marine armor mod for Fallout 4. Ah, nice! But one nitpick is that mod author doesn't want to add yellow eyes for the salamanders. Oh, no. So what but you can still have the salamanders armor, right? Like the green one, right? I'm kit bashing CSM Legionaries. Ah, with 3D Night Lord bits. When you say 3D, do you mean like 3D printed? Oh, hi there, Mercurio. Oh, let's actually take a look at this gear. Oh, here we go. So the shrouded armor is not better than my robes, I don't think. This is very good though. Shrouded boots. Yeah, this is gonna definitely help us survive a bit, I think. Yeah, printed. Sorry. No worries. And we can have a shrouded cowl that's either maskless or with a mask. Let's see how we look. So this is with a mask, and this is maskless. They're about the same. I'm not sure what you prefer. I think I prefer with a mask, but whatever. And we have a shrouded hood as well. Now I prefer the bow damage, to be honest, so I'm not gonna equip this. Oh, destruction spell. I'm not using that. Oh, and here we have shrouded shoes with the same effect as the boots, but the boots are better in terms of armor. Okay, so I guess the only piece that's really relevant for us is the headpiece here. I guess I'm gonna use the mask for now. Mask and maskless only works for women characters. Oh, really? I didn't know that. But yeah, I love the Night Lord so much, I might even use the Conrad Curse model and proxy him. Is that like a Forge World model? I'm not sure if I've seen that model. Also, I'm sorry to anyone who's not a Warhammer fan if you can't like follow the conversation. But we're basically just nerding out about different factions within like the Warhammer universe and certain models. I am a filthy Xeno, however, so I'm only playing alien models, not Chaos nor Imperium. Yes, it's the Primarch of the Night Lord, so it's a 30k decoration piece. Ah, cool. I mean, I would say go for it, absolutely. You can just proxy him as like a Chaos Lord or something. Alright, so now we want to get back to Riverwood and continue on with the main story. I'm gonna do another quick stop at the stones, the Guardian Stones or whatever they're called. Yeah, the Guardian Stones. But other than that, we are... I'm not a Warhammer fan. Keep nerding out. Don't let me interrupt you. Thank you. I mean, I'm very happy to like discuss Warhammer with people. It's a really fun like thing to nerd out about. The one thing that's really sucks about Warhammer is how stupidly expensive it is. It's like I almost get mad about how damn expensive it is. And other miniature games aren't as expensive, and yeah, I kind of dislike Games Workshop, the creators of Warhammer. But like I like the game, but I dislike the company. If you get what I'm saying. So I'm... Oh, I hear some wolves. Honestly, only been playing about 1 year, but it's so fun. It is, yeah. It's. I started playing like back in high school. I think it was like 5th edition or 6th edition. But yeah, that's a hobby that can be very addictive. But yeah, it's super fun. And the one thing I really like about Warhammer, like the hobby, is that there's so many like aspects to it. So it's the game, and there is the painting, it's the model assembly, and there's the lore. Like there are like multiple books like that you can read. I know that Eno likes some of those books, because I remember showing him that I've read the Eisenhorn novels. So yeah, in my bookshelf I have some Warhammer novels as well. So yeah, there's so many, and of course there are computer games. I mean, we had Space Marines 2 recently being released, and we have other games such as Darktide, we have Vermintide. So yeah, there's so many avenues to get into the like Warhammer like sphere, I guess. Expensive is the only thing I've heard about Warhammer. Yeah, it's obscene how expensive it is. I've seen a Warhammer game on Steam, but I decided to spare my wallet and not get into Warhammer. Yeah, that's probably wise. But the thing is that there are other miniature games that you can get into that aren't that as expensive. For instance, I have some BattleTech models as well. They are not painted, unfortunately, but that's a really cool universe as well. It's a miniature game where you fight with big mechs, basically. It's really cool. And yeah, it's expensive too, for sure, but not nearly as expensive as Warhammer. As he was saying, that's like the one gripe I have with Warhammer. But like the game itself and the lore and stuff like that, that's awesome. I love it. It's so good. All right, here we are at the Summoning Stone or Guardian Stones. I'm gonna activate the Thief Stone right now, because I basically have all the perks I'm gonna get for the Mage Stone. So now I really want to make sure that we get all the archery perks that we basically would want. If I be getting into Warhammer, it'd be the PC games. I know absolutely no one in person who knows any Warhammer. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, I guess, with Warhammer. It does require other people in order to play with them. Because it's a physical game, right? But it's usually quite easy to find like a community, like basically wherever you are in the world. Also, I'm trying to see if the fishing method works. I have not gotten that much luck doing this. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, why did this method to obtain fish only work during the first episode? I will never know. But you can actually play quote-unquote normal Warhammer on PC as well, as long as you have the tabletop simulator game that you can buy on Steam, and then you can just download a mod to get basically all the Warhammer models you could ever want. Yeah, I'm wasting my time, I'm wasting your time, I'm not getting any fishies. I'm not sure why. I'm getting sad about that, but it is what it is. I guess I don't really need the money, but man, I would really like to get some more alchemy going. It's fine. There is one Warhammer game, video game, that I haven't played, that I really want to play, but I'm like saving it, and that's Rogue Trader, the RPG from Owlcat. Technically I have played it, but I haven't finished it. But I'm waiting for like all the DLCs to be released and for all the updates to be released, so it's like a super polished experience. Your Nordic nature compels you to catch salmon in the mountain streams. Yeah, like without thinking, I'm just like moving toward fish. Oh, I can't sell this. I mean, I technically just want to do it to get some gold. But yeah, as I said, like we don't really need the gold at the moment. Honestly, trying to make a Night Lord's armor for 40k is so difficult and expensive. Yep.
The Riverwood Trader is everything you need.
Oh yeah, we can actually give this guy his golden claw. We don't need it anymore.
I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
But yeah, being into the Warhammer hobby is difficult in terms of the money thing. But it's really fun if you get into it. Alright, let's see if there's any armor pieces we could get here. Here we go. Nothing for us, unfortunately. No, okay. That's fine. Okay, so what can we sell? We can... Oh, now we can get rid of our hood. Before I get rid of this hood, I'm actually gonna see if I can actually... cast Bound Bow without the hood on. If I can't, that's something I need to fix. Let's get rid of this. Don't need anything. There we go. I bought like 21 models and Night Lord head for them, and it costs about £100. Yeah. Yep. Sounds about right. And you usually don't have an army with only 21 models, unfortunately. Alright, so now we need to talk to Delphine. But can we do some cooking when we're here? I'm not sure if there's like a kitchen you can use. Maybe not. Alright, let's just do the main story then.
I'm the innkeeper. Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room. You can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
Pretty sure she's supposed to go here, right? Because we need to talk to her in private. Oh wait, is this the wrong room? Oh, here we go. There we go. You're in the way, my friend. Oh, come on. Delphine, don't...
Give me a mug of ale. Coming right up.
So you're the dragon. I think you're looking. We need to talk.
Yeah, let's talk.
Follow me.
I'll follow you. Oh yeah, you can even get a bunch of equipment from her little hidey hole. Now we're supposed to close the door behind us. I remember.
Close the door. Now we can talk.
Let's see what goodies we can get. I mean, a good-looking katana is never goes wrong. It's just sad that it's not that good of a sword in this game.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the dragon. Surprised? I didn't go. I am not your.
But the lore and look of them are so good. I agree, 100%. I agree.
I just need you to hear me out. Like I said, I'm part of. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Yes, but that isn't important right now. What is important is, if you don't trust me, we remember you're the only. Can you do it? Can you?
Yes,
Good.
I can
You'll
absorb
have a chance to
souls.
prove it to me. Dragons aren't. They weren't gone. Now something's happening to bring. A few years ago. I know
You're robbing the poor lady in front of her own eyes.
but I figured
Yes,
out
yes, I
you're going to
do.
go there, and you're going to kill
I mean, I'm technically an assassin, right? I'm a Dark Brotherhood
There's
assassin.
an ancient dragon
So,
there. If we can get there
um,
before it happens,
so
I
this
need to
is
get rid
just part of my deal.
Give me a minute, and I'll be ready.
Alright, so now we need to kill another dragon, but that's actually fine. Because that will give us another soul, which will allow us to use the shout we got in the Usengrav dungeon. Let's just, as Ploper put it, let's just rob her. And and more theft, yippee! Happy to oblige. Alright, we got a bunch of stuff. I would very much like to do some cooking, but whatever, I guess it's not super important. Okay, so now we need to get all the way over here. But that's actually quite easy, because you just need to take the cart from Whiterun to Windhelm. So that's what we're gonna do right now. In Windhelm, we will need to get to an inn in order to sleep after the long journey. But that's fine, that's good, because then we can use the kitchen in Windhelm in order to craft some hot cabbage soup. Because we are getting close to the part of the main story where you need to go into like colder territory. Well, I guess there's the embassy quest after killing this dragon. And the embassy quest doesn't really require you to go to cold areas. But after that, that's when it starts to get a bit annoying. When it comes to like heat management. During my testing, I actually died once from the cold. Here we have some Imperials.
Stay sharp.
Telling us to stay sharp. Fair enough. Right. But yeah, speaking of Warhammer, are there any other like physical games that you play? Like card games or role-playing games or like board games? Because I personally tend to like to play physical games from time to time. Not really. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I know that I have some friends who also play Warhammer, but are really into board games, and they tend to like buy a bunch of board games here and there to play, and they're often very good. And I myself, I have like a D&D group. Well, we don't play D&D specifically, but we play role-playing games, and that have been going strong for like a couple of years at this point. Yeah, like I think it's kind of nice to see what you can do with like gaming as an art outside of video games. Even though I probably would say that video games is my favorite way to play games, but it's still nice to like try different things from time to time.
To ask you to
Sorry about that. And speaking of things you can spend money on, I've spent way too much money on Magic the Gathering cards in my lifetime. It's not a game I play anymore. I want to say unfortunately, but maybe it is fortunate that I'm not spending money on like booster packs and stuff like that. You have to do a board card game collection tour sometimes. I mean, I would be down. Like, it was really fun to just show you guys my Warhammer miniatures. So yeah, like showing you all my card games and stuff would be really cool. Is there anything I can just grab from my shelf right now? I mean, this book is kind of cool because you probably know about Baldur's Gate, the video game, right? But Baldur's Gate is set in the setting of Forgotten Realms, or no, the Sword Coast, or whatever it's called, but Dungeons and Dragons, basically. So they actually exist a Baldur's Gate adventure for Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, and this is like an alternate cover of that particular adventure. Yeah, that's something. That's a teaser for your Soup of Week. A little tease.
Take a look.
Since I never played Skyrim, so as far as I know, the plot is just the Dragonborn waking up on a carriage, getting off the carriage, then going around killing dragons for no reason. Good point, Plopper. I should probably explain in more detail what's actually happening, for so that you know what's going on.
Enjoy your stay.
Okay, so let's try to recap. Oh,
Hey, watch it.
I didn't actually rent the bed. So let's actually recap what has happened thus far. So yeah, you start off as a prisoner. Let's sleep for like 5 hours so we can sell stuff. You know, are you also into intricate Lego sets, or is that too Danish? I don't. Well, I have one like Lego set, I guess, but it's in my what's it called? Not basement, my attic, I guess, because I don't have it with me. But yeah, I'm not that super into Lego, unfortunately. Sorry, I had to mute you for a sec. I had to kill a boss that was chasing me. What game are you playing, Spooner? But by the way, you don't have to apologize. Like you can enjoy this stream to like however you want to. It's all good. I'm just happy. Oh, you're playing Tarkov. I didn't know there were bosses in Tarkov. But yeah, I'm just happy that someone is here. All right, but let's try to like summarize the plot. All right, so you start off as a random, right, on a prisoner cart, and you're about to be executed. You don't know why you're on this cart, but you just have to like you just have to deal with the situation basically. Just accept that this is what's happening. But then the execution gets interrupted by a dragon attack, and you're able to get away. And after that, you warn what is it called, Jarl Balgruuf of Whiterun about the dragon attacks, and he asks you to investigate the fact that dragons are now returning. And sometimes, or after a while, a dragon attacks Whiterun, and you kill it with a bunch of help from a bunch of guards. And you realize that you can actually absorb the soul of the dragon you just killed, meaning that you are Dragonborn, as it's called. And as you absorb this soul, I guess this like creates some sort of aftershock or vibration or whatever that other people knows that you're here, or at least the Greybeards know that you're here. And the Greybeards are an ancient order of Nords that use dragon language, or the shout, in order to fight. And that's one of the things that the Dragonborn can make use of, the shout, which is speaking in the dragon's tongue in order to like conjure up certain effects, such like, for instance, like the Fusruda shout that makes enemies just fly all over the place. That's a shout, for instance. I don't need this burial thing. So yeah, you get summoned by these Greybeards, who knows that you have just absorbed the soul of a dragon. And you ascend all the steps up to High Hrothgar, where this order is located. And they teach you a bit about the voice, as they call it, the Thume, the shouting. And they start handing you out quests in order to, I guess, prove yourself or something. I actually forgot why you do stuff for the Greybeards. But that's basically where we are at now. So the first quest that the Greybeards send you out on is to find a horn of an ancient Nord called Jurgen Stormcaller. But as you go through the dungeon to find this horn, you notice that it has been stolen by someone. That someone is Delphine, the woman that we just robbed. And she tells you about her involvement in all of this. She is part of an ancient order called the Blades. And the Blades, they are a lot of things, but one of the things that the Blade does is that they hunt dragons. And she's worried that the return of the dragons is related to the Thalmor, another faction in Skyrim. And the Thalmor is a faction in Skyrim that consists of high elves that want to completely outlaw the worship of the god Talos. And I guess the story of the dragons returning and the Thalmor doing the thing they're doing with the outlawing of Talos, it's not super related. However, oh, I forgot to craft hot food, whatever. But Delphine wants to like discover if there is a connection between the Thalmor and the return of the dragons, and that's why we're helping her basically at the moment. We don't think that the Thalmor are good, that they have good intentions, and we don't think that the return of the dragons is a good thing either, because they're dangerous. They hurt people, they destroy things. So yeah, we basically want to put a stop to both the Thalmor and the return of the dragons. Or rather, Delphine wants to put a stop to it. I mean, you are who you are, right? So you can roleplay your character however you wish. Alright, but now, speaking of dragons, there's gonna be a dragon attack coming up here. Here in Kynes Grove.
No, you don't want to go up there.
Yeah, like this.
It's attacking. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting.
Okay, so that's the dragon over there. Delphine should be somewhere around here to... Oh, what the hell happened here? Okay. Spawn in just to die. Sucks to be you, my friend. I'm gonna take your stuff, though. Alright. Yeah, the one that I kill follows players around the map and puts grenade tripwires down. Supply drop. Yeah, but I wasn't under the impression that Escape from Tarkov was just like an extraction shooter. But maybe there's more to that game than I am aware of. So this is the part where Alduin is... Yeah, here we figure out that this dragon right here has a special power, where he's actually able to... Oh, here she is. He is able to summon dead dragons back from the dead. Yeah, it's got the AI bosses and players. Okay. I'll show how much I know about Tarkov, which means nothing at all. Here we go. So now we're getting some info about how the dragons are returning, right? It seems like this big dragon right here is able to summon dead dragons. And I love the music that plays when you fight dragons. I mean, it's just the main theme, but the main theme is so good. Okay, we need to be a bit careful. Like dragons, they have a tendency to move around a lot, as you can see. And they can deal quite a lot of damage if you let them. So let's be a bit careful here. Yeah, as long as he's not looking at us, we should be fine. And once we get him down to 50% health, he will be grounded. And he will be fairly easy to kill. We got a cool critical strike. Yeah, there we go. So now he should be grounded. So at this point, this should just be a free fight. Or a free kill. And we're getting there. Perfect. And now we're gonna get another dragon soul. As long as... Yes! These are the kind of items I'm looking for. Bows do 50% more damage. And remember, we also have our hood that increases our bow damage by 20%. Perfect drop. Perfect drop. This is what I want to see. Thank you so much, Mr. Dragon. Alright, so let's make sure to grab the soul. Any second now. Come on. There we go. Dragon soul absorbed. So this will allow us to unlock this become ethereal shout. We got this shout in the Ustengrav dungeon. And this allows us to do this. And as long as this effect is on the screen, we are invulnerable. Very good if you're playing Deathless. It doesn't last for that long, but it can be really good in a pinch.
I owe you some answers. Go ahead. Whatever you... I'm one of the... A very... For the last... Now that dragons are coming back, the Thalmor are our best lead. Before the...
So now she is mentioning the Thalmor. And you can ask her about who the Thalmor are.
Nothing's... The Empire... And now the who else gains from that? If we... Problem is that place is... Meet me back. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going
okay, so the next quest that you're gonna get is one of... you excited for the 11th edition of Warhammer? Yeah, I think I am. I'm kind of holding off starting like new Warhammer projects until 11th edition drops. And after 11th edition drops, I'm probably gonna... I'm just gonna make an assessment if I want to invest that much into it, because as we've discussed, right, Warhammer is super expensive. But yeah, if I like the look of 11th edition and it seems cool to play, then I'm probably gonna like invest in another Warhammer project. Oh, maybe, we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. It's like an expansion pack for like a game you like to play, right? Oh yeah, we got some cool gloves. There we go. Excellent. But yeah, the next quest that we're gonna get in the main story will have us infiltrating the Thalmor embassy, because Delphin here wants to figure out if the Thalmor are behind the return of the dragons somehow. And the Thalmor embassy is one of the most dangerous areas throughout this entire run. I would only say that there are 2 areas that are like super dangerous.
Need a ride?
And one of them
Where do you want to go?
is
Climb and back and we'll be on.
is the embassy, and the other is the Skuldafen, which is the literally the final dungeon of the game. So we are approaching a very, very, very dangerous part of the game right now, and I definitely want to prepare as much as I possibly can. Alright, but first we need to head back to Delphine so that she can give us basically the rundown, like what we're doing and why we're doing it and so on. So let's just head back to Riverwood. Let's talk to her, see what she has in store for us, and she's gonna tell us to meet her again in Solitude, which is very close to the Thalmor embassy that we need to infiltrate. But what about you, Spooner Panther? Are you interested in 11th edition? And do you have like any plans when it drops? So I'm trying to remember like if there's any particular prep I need to do before we head to the embassy. I don't think there is. I could in theory activate another stone, like a stone with a better effect. Oh, can't I climb up here? Oh yes I can. There we go. But I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. And if I do manage to beat the embassy with the thief stone active, I would be in a much better position for later dungeons, specifically Skuldafen. And even though the embassy is dangerous, it's definitely beatable if you're careful. Good thing is that we do have the Dark Brotherhoods. Oh crap. That should be an easy kill, and there we go. So I think we have prepared a little bit, right, by getting the Dark Brotherhood set, and I think that's gonna be all we basically need to do. But yeah, let's first just talk to Delphine, and she can just give us a quest. After the embassy, there's still gonna be a bunch of more like quests and dungeons you need to do before you get to Skuldafen, but they will be way easier to do than the embassy. All right, we're getting close. Here we are.
I don't think you will follow. Come on, I have a plan.
Good for you. Given that we're here, we should probably also like sleep and stuff. I've said this before, but I really dislike that the Blades, the faction Delphine is part of, basically does everything in the Elder Scrolls games. They are bodyguards, they are dragon killers, they are agents. And I assume that in Elder Scrolls 6 the Blades are gonna do something completely different.
That would be a bad idea. The Thalmor, I can get. I have his name. I'll get word while you're doing. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged. Sounds good.
Alright, so now we have the quest to infiltrate the embassy. But first, let's make sure that we sleep and we make sure that our character is well fed and all that.
Right this way.
Okay, which is my room? Is this my room? Seems like it.
Let me know if there's.
Let's sleep until daytime, I guess, so we can sell stuff. So let's sleep, let's eat, let's sell stuff. Oh, we can level up as well. Let's put it into health. Okay, so we have one perk. Can we get something good out of this perk? We can't get deadly aim, unfortunately. We can get muffled movement, and that will allow us to get Lightfoot. Lightfoot is pretty good, especially the way I play. Yeah, I probably think I'm gonna get that one. Because we can't get this perk at the moment because we need more skill. We can get Hunter Discipline, but it's not necessary. And yeah, we're basically just waiting for Quick Shot. So yeah, I'm just gonna grab this in order to get Lightfoot later on.
Anything else you need?
What's the hurry?
Okay, our character is super hungry. That's fine. You know what? Let's buy some more food.
Take a look.
I'm choosing very specific pieces of food when I do buy food. I want
You and me. Huh?
I want food that doesn't weigh much, and I want food that restore a lot of points of hunger.
You're looking for blades, helmets, pretty much
And
anything to
you
suit your
don't
needs.
have what I'm looking for, which is basically just archery gear and conjuration gear. Nope. Wait, why is this? Oh.
All right.
Okay, so even if I'm not using the novice hood, I'm still able to cast bound bow. That's good.
Take a look.
That means that we can get rid of the novice hood.
Good day.
Huh, apparently the merchant isn't here.
Yes.
Alright, Wait. There you are. Alright, so I'm just gonna sell the last few items that we got from the dragons.
I think I have a few old.
Oh, he doesn't have any gold. Never mind. And then I'm just gonna go real quick to the house here of Rayloff's sister, and I'm just gonna use. Oh, wrong shout. I'm just gonna use her stove or whatever to cook. Rayloff, are you still here? You were going on about like joining the Stormcloaks and whatever, and you're just here cooking.
You need to leave.
you need to leave.
You need to leave.
Alright, so let's craft a bunch of hot cabbage soup. This is gonna be relevant later on. Alright. He likes stirring the pot, I guess, yeah.
Bring me all the wood you can chop.
There's been another dragon attack.
Alright then. So how we're looking. Okay, we still have a bunch of items that we want to get rid of ideally, but we can do that in solitude, I think. And we do want some items to come with us into the Thelmer embassy, but that's just our normal gear as well as our potions and our food. I do want some wheat so I can use that with the giant's toe. But yeah, I think that's good. Alright, but my friends, we're gonna do the Thalmor embassy tomorrow. I'm unfortunately gonna end the stream right now. I need to be energized, prepared, and locked in before we do the embassy, cause I've been fighting for my life. How's it going there with Tarkov? But yeah, tomorrow, starting at 6 PM Central European time, we are gonna do some light inventory management and then immediately get going with the Thalmor embassy quest. It's one of the hardest quests to do when playing on survival max difficulty. Hopefully we won't die, but we'll see. But yeah, that's gonna happen tomorrow. So if you want a notification when I go live, please hit the follow button. But if nothing else, I want to wish you all a great evening, I suppose. And wherever you are in the world, hopefully you're having a great time. Hopefully you're doing good. And hopefully we together can enjoy some more video games. In this case, being Skyrim. Thank you for the stream, and thank you so much for being here, Spoon Your Panther. And thank you everyone else, Super of the Week, Ploper, Eno, Nassim, yeah, everyone. And I've probably forgotten some people, but yeah, thank you so much for being here. It makes me really happy. So with that being said, I'm just gonna end here. So save it out.